Hey, it's me, the N to the J to the baby. They got me out here again on a Saturday morning. It is a brand new day. It's sunny. It's beautiful. I wish I were at home, but I will be back home soon. My audition went well. The party went well. A low-key kickback. Hey! Woo! Prince is like, what's wrong with mommy? There was karaoke. One time there was food. I ate way too many praline pecans. And it was a good time, good conversation, and it's good to hang out with friends. I wanted to finish up what I was talking about. And I'm going to try to be succinct because I know I am aware that I tend to ramble on occasion. Thank you for hanging in here with me. So what I was talking about was fear, and using the way that I journal as a way to examine what I'm really thinking, what I'm feeling, what the truth of a situation is, and what is holding me back in certain areas, and just getting really honest with myself. I dug deep into, like, why am I still here, like in the US? Why am I not just out traveling, period? And fear of ending up broke, just like I ended up broke while I was working in 2010, 2011. It was a horrible situation. It made me less brave, because had I not had friends and family who were like, here's $500, here's $2,000, here's, here, just get it back to me whenever you can, I would have either ended up living in my car or living with family, like going back. And that's not cute when you're grown, that might be acceptable up until like, maybe 25, but after that, it is not cute. You need to get your act together. You need to do whatever you need to do to keep a roof over your head and food in your refrigerator and not have your hand out. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about myself. It just was not acceptable to me to be in that situation. And yet I was. And it was a miserable situation for about a year. So thinking about that is where the fear lies right now. But when I look at the young woman I told you about, the voiceover actress, when I look at someone we talked about last night at the kickback, a director, just wonderful human being, just nice. And we weren't besties or anything. We would see each other at auditions on occasion. We worked together on set a couple times, and just really nice actress and director. She died. And I don't even know what she died from. Like, I'm speculating that it was COVID before we knew what COVID was, but it was like she was okay one day, and the next day she didn't feel well, and then the next day she was dead. And I still don't know what happened. I don't know, but I do know that tomorrow is not promised. And if I don't live my life today, and I die tomorrow or next week, God forbid, because I am not ready to go anywhere. If I am conscious on my deathbed, I will regret not taking this risk. I will regret letting fear paralyze me. And throughout my life, I've been more afraid of allowing fear to keep me stuck than I have been of taking the leap to do whatever it is that I'm contemplating doing. So what I have decided is to take some money out of savings, and that scares me. I'm going to take some money out of savings, and I'm going to travel. I'm going to travel and see how far that money gets me, which means I need to use it wisely, right? I need to spend it wisely. I will be videoing the whole thing. I got to work out this editing situation ahead of time, because a lot of times there's a bottleneck, because, you know, if I'm shooting and then I'm editing, like I don't want to be traveling and shooting all day and editing all night. That's not gonna work. I tried it in Mexico, it did not work. I gotta work it out. If it means I need to pay an editor, then that's just the operational cost. I am recommitting to living my life to its fullest. I am recommitting to me. I'm recommitting to following my gut, because I know me better than society knows me. I know me better than Google knows me, even though Google knows a whole lot of my business. I know me better than anybody else on this planet. So a lot of this information that comes to us, you have to do these things in order to be successful. Once you're successful, you just have to work harder and harder and harder and more and more and more in order to get more successful. And I've always been a proponent of using my own measuring stick when measuring success. Don't use somebody else's ruler, because that was made for them. You know, they might try to impose it on you. They might try to say, okay, well, you don't have a high paying job. You don't make six figures. You don't have a husband. You don't have 2.5 kids and a white picket fence and a dog and a cat and all these other things that you don't even want. So you aren't successful. Okay. Okay. What does it matter if I'm happy? What does it matter? So I'm sharing this process with you. I've told you all along the way that it's messy. It is messy. Life is messy. And anybody who says otherwise is either lying or very, very, very sheltered. I'm trying to squeeze all the juice out of life that I can. And my recommitment to that starts now. Otherwise, I let fear win. And I don't intend to do that. I don't intend to do that. So that's what's next. I already have a trip planned. We are going, because you go where I go. So we are going back to Mexico, and we're going to see 3 different areas of Mexico. And I also have to figure out where I'm going from there. What's going to happen next? So that's where I am. That's where I was trying to get to yesterday. Hopefully that was a lot clearer than whatever road I was taking yesterday. It may go very, very well, and I'm hoping that will be the case. It also could go horribly wrong. But I ask myself, when I'm about to do something that I'm afraid to do, I ask myself, what is the worst thing that can happen? I know a lot of people are always like, think positive, think positive, think positive. That doesn't work for me, because for me, just thinking positive really ignores the fact that sometimes terrible things happen. You could end up destitute. I mean, like, why are we out here acting like life is all sunshine and rainbows all the time? It is not. Sometimes things suck. Sometimes you fall down and you got to scrape yourself off the curb, all your little pieces, and glue them all back together however they fit, which is not usually the same way that they fit before you ended up on the curb. And then you got to figure out a way to ease on down the road. I had to ask myself, if that happens, will I survive it? The answer is yes. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to kill me. Do I want that to happen? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I want happiness. I want rainbows and sunshine, but I'm not ignoring that things could go wrong. I could end up destitute, but I could also end up very, very happy. And I'm not as happy as I could be right now. So why not try? What's the alternative? The alternative is doing what I always did and getting what I always got. So trying things differently. I don't have to work myself to death. I've wondered, what is my value in the past? You know, if I'm not like contributing to society, like what is my value? If I'm not fighting for this or for that, what is my value? I think self-care is an act of resistance. It is a way to fight against what has become the norm of being stressed out chronically, being overworked, chasing $5 down the street, and buying all the things. I am not intentionally living my life differently as an act of resistance. I'm just living my life in a way that I feel will make me happier, will make me stronger, will make me a better me, will make me healthier all the way around. And it just happens to run counter to what we are told on a regular basis. So yeah, it's an act of resistance because I'm resisting the messages that I'm not enough on my own. I'm not enough unless I am earning validation and praise from the larger society. I am resisting the notion that I have to earn the right to take a nap. When your body is tired, you're supposed to lay down. Other animals know this. We are animals. Other animals know this, but we're not allowed to be tired. We're supposed to chug 2 gallons of coffee. Go get yourself an energy drink. Anything but lie down. Done it. No, thank you. I see what lies at the end of that road, and I don't want any part of it anymore. Hopefully, you will remain with me on this mission, and you will go where I go. I'm trying to take you wherever I go. So please hold my hand and come with me. Also, in the comment section, I want you to tell me your thoughts on anything I've said for your own life. What are ways that you resist the messages that you are given by society? You know, you have to do this, you have to do that. It could be, you know, you got to straighten your hair. Maybe you don't. Maybe you refuse. I refuse to straighten my hair. Maybe you refuse to answer work emails after work hours. I want to know what your active resistance is in your life, if you have one. And honestly, I think we all have to have at least one. Otherwise, we're just going with the flow of whatever society says we should do. And you know, society is fickle. Trends change all the time. I just want to know. I want to know you. I want to know who I'm talking to, who's with me on this. You may think I'm way out in left field, and I may be, but I got to do what I feel is right and see what's down that path. Okay? Talk to me. Let me know. All right? I will see you soon. Bye.